Hello, hello, and welcome back to Hero Infinite, and I'm joined by Bro Diddles.
Moth time. Yeah, baby.
And Arm.
Hello, I'm Arm.
Yee. Yee. Ow, I just punched the wall.
Why would you punch the wall?
'Cause it took my money.
Hey, where's that fucking wall, bro? I'm ready.
So,
Where the fuck is that wall?
before we start, I do want to address, the last session both aired on YouTube, recorded, and for Arm, the session we just did. The ending was kind of jank. That was down to we were approaching our soft time limit. I was a little exhausted. Because I had been doing things before. I was not in the best mindset, so I was just trying to sort of wrap it up. But I feel like I did it kind of bad. So, we are going to, open up this session sort of where that one would have left off. And maybe change around details, potentially? I don't know, we'll sort of work that out. So, we're gonna open up with Ben. So, Carbide had just explained, what we're gonna open up is, Carbide had just explained all the stuff you guys saw in the future.
No.
What?
I feel like that is the part that makes everything go wrong.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of voiced that upset you, huh? Okay. I will let us roll it back a little bit further. For 100 hero points.
I will pay them easily.
Cause you never spend hero points.
What?
But in this case, it's worth it, because...
Arm has a lot of hero points because she never, ever uses them.
Yeah, I know, but like, damn.
There's two kinds of players. The players who have fuck ton, just mountains of hero points because they never spend them, and the players who can never hold on to their hero points.
And I'm one of them.
It's like, oh, I got a hero point, spend it on my next roll.
For real? I mean, I have to, bro. I have to. Actually, I have a pretty good amount right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been kind of saving them. Been doing
I have the luxury of having like a large bulk that I can now just finally get rid of.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, because Arm's a psychopath and she writes down exactly why she got every hero point and what she spent them on.
What?
Yep.
You checkbook your hero points?
Yes.
Fucking nutty. What the fuck?
Fucking love you, Potatus.
Thank you.
Sorry. Alright.
So, oh, I just realized I never put my Discord in streamer mode so people heard the button. Hold on. Guys, start sending messages before I enter streamer mode to piss everybody off at home.
No.
Okay, we're now in streamer mode. Oh, right before Potatus sends ECCCCCCCCCCCC all his individual posts.
Oh.
Dude, there's a thing now on Discord where it says, whoa, that's too spicy if you send too many messages.
That's hilarious.
It said, whoa, that's too spicy. Sorry, man.
Oh, okay. So, words. Where were we? So you want to roll back, Arm. So we're gonna roll back a little bit further. The power of hero points allowing you to retcon elements. Which is a thing I gotta add that into the book. I actually want to make that an officially marked thing that you can spend hero points on, and when I have the Alpha 2 typed up fully, is retconning details for hero points. But it'll be expansive.
So essentially what I want is for Carbide not to step on my toes. I'm not explaining it badly. I'm just leaving out details in order to keep flow of time relatively the same.
So let's talk about this. You warped backwards in time. When do you think you should have arrived if we tweak that? We'll bring the tweak back that far to when you arrive in the present again.
I guess it would be better or like best to happen just before the date.
Okay.
Just as Ben was like mulling over how he's gonna like get ready and dress up or whatever.
Yeah. I know. The whole shenanigans that we mentioned happens when you travel backwards in time last time happen. Leading to a very hurried cleanup of what results. Everybody go watch that episode if you want to know what I'm referring to, because it's
graphic.
Fun. Hang on. I'm just trying to look at a thing of the timeline real fast.
Yep.
So specifically that would mean April 20th. April 20th is where we are timeline wise.
All right.
So yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had that in my head. Close that. Click this. Click that. Okay. So, you know, you just about finished cleaning up, and you bring on the holographic suit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like you sort of like leaned over, like out of breath after the cleanup of everything that you made a mess of when you returned from the future. As the door opens up and Ruben looks over and is like, alright, I know, you don't have your holographic suit on yet. Because you didn't have time for that. Or your cloaking suit.
Mm-hmm.
I
hope I'm not covered in residue.
You're not.
Okay, good.
When we play Koi, residue sounds a lot dirtier considering it's Ben.
Damn it!
And Ruben looks over and he's like,
Yeah.
that's what Ruben says when he looks at you. He just goes, let me get some of that cyborg bussy. Let me clap the metal cheeks.
Can I get Broditis a +1 hero point for yeah?
Yes, I will allow that. Broditis get a hero point.
Thank you, Arma.
Welcome, that made me chuckle.
I like it. I encourage both players and viewers alike to say when they think people deserve hero points, and that includes YouTube comments. I will always take it into account what people think, what the audience thinks is funny. So, fucking, he opens up and he's like, he sort of like looks at you for a moment. He's like, for a moment, you know, he's wearing like his like blazer and dress pants with a groomed beard and everything. He's like, you ready to go?
Well, I guess let me get changed. Hang on. And I'm gonna put on the suit then with my.
As he said, let me get changed. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. Me and Maroon realized you don't really have a lot of clothing to change, so Maroon called up my tailor. I'm the one who realized you haven't had any clothes since you came back. And Maroon sort of like gives Maroon a little look.
Oh, Ben is similarly disappointed, but.
And you guys go down.
Okay, alright.
And you know, there's the fucking, what was it? It was a black suit with a pink tie, right?
I think it was. Yeah, I think that's what we ended up settling on. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, black suit with pink tie. So you get that suit on and words and how to use them. I can barely brain correctly. Right. You get in the car and you start driving towards the, what was it? Sydney Steakhouse. Yes.
Yes.
It's designed to look like the Sydney Opera House.
Fancy.
It's really tacky, actually. They don't do a good job of it.
Still so great.
So yeah, you know, you guys are driving in Cherry? That's the name of the car, right?
Candy Apple.
Candy Apple. You're driving Candy Apple. Do you say anything while you're driving?
Now I'm scared because last time it happened, but I will spend hero points to keep it on track this time.
You spent hero points already this is part of the 100 hero points you spent, don't worry.
Okay, good. So, I'm gonna look at him from the mirror and be like, man, I feel like I've been here before. More than once. Okay, Ruben?
Yeah?
So, just so you know, someone's gonna come by when we're at our dinner, and he sounds a little crazy, but you should hear him out.
What do you mean someone's gonna come by as we're having dinner?
I mean what I said. Someone's gonna come by and try and show you some things, ideas, I guess.
And how do you know this?
I've I've maybe been there before.
Wait, you were able to go back in time again?
Once. I'll fill you in on the details later. For now, all you need to do is listen, okay?
Wait, when did you hop back in time? When did you get here? Why aren't there two of you?
Let's just say the other me, is gone. I replaced it. Kind of. Corbett had this brilliant idea of just sending me back to the exact location and time where I was when I was here.
Huh. Theoretically, that would allow your quantum positioning to align and merge you into one being.
Theoretically, yes. Hard cut once again to the trash can behind Vermeil Industry Tower.
A trash can behind Vermeil Industry Towers, full of the blood and viscera of a previously exploded Ben. Cause
he exploded in one way. Red and gooey, it's bad.
So I can speak words. What am I trying to say?
Penis.
Fuck, brain. My brain is failing me.
Jumpstart it!
Yes, sorry, it is 2 a.m.
I hope.
So, you guys, you guys continue, or you're like still driving, it's like, So why, what happened that made you have to go backwards in time?
And let's wait.
I mean, I feel like this is kind of a, you know what, yeah, we'll worry about it in a bit. You guys continue your drive to the steakhouse, and you go in and sit down, and he looks, he's like, what, like, you know, yeah, he goes up, you know, the table for two, blah, 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 you guys sit down, and, there's the menu, though, you know, he looks at the menu, he doesn't even look at his menu. Do you look at yours?
This time I don't have to.
The waiter comes, and he's like, what can I get for the two of you?
Steak was it, right?
Ruben looks like
regular stuff?
Yeah, 2 steaks. He looks like a little, like, almost thrown off. And as the guy walks away, he's like, so you've had this dinner with me before?
Well, maybe. I mean, not this dinner. This dinner is definitely new.
Well, I guess the steak's gonna be good.
Yeah.
So how far ahead were you when you went back? And why to this moment?
I can't tell you how far it was. No one knew. It was quite some time.
How did you not know?
He, like, looks over to Carbide's, like, little display.
They sort of
Someone can tell me.
they sort of give a shrug.
I was kind of malfunctioning at the time, so...
Huh. How long was the malfunction that you didn't know? I mean, he's trying to think. Was this a natural progression of time thing, or... Like, I feel like you would know how far in the future it is. Like, you don't look any older than you are, so it can't be that far off.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, don't worry about it, okay?
If it was something serious enough for you to go backwards in time, it's gotta be... Or it has to be serious. Right? You didn't just jump back in time for us to have dinner again.
No, I did not. Though I would like to.
Please don't. We kind of already figured out, right? Time travel is sort of like universal genocide. Only use it in a worst case kind of deal.
Yes.
So you didn't just do this for us to have dinner, right?
Together. No, I did not.
And then with that, or no, he's like, or no, before that, he says, I'd be surprised if the steak was that good. And with that, the waiter arrives with the steak, and he's like, and you guys start eating.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna keep eyeing the door.
You realize the steak tastes slightly different from last time. And Carbide immediately starts hyperventilating. Why is the steak different? What changed? What did we do? What did we do different? How's this gonna cascade? Put plastic or paper bag. No, holographic plastic bag appears that she starts breathing into.
Yeah, I feel it. I'm gonna try and keep calm.
You see Carbide's eyeing the door now.
Yeah. Just listen, trust me that I came back for a good reason. And I'm trying to keep things progressing as they were, okay? Just don't worry about it for now.
That's gonna be a charm check. Against Ruben. Ruben is a stubborn motherfucker. Yeah. I'm gonna call this a hard check, level 4.
I can't be stingy this time. So let me go into my amount of hero points and
fucking swims in them like Scrooge McDuck.
I am actually swimming in them. I realize I can make any check I want to pass essentially, if I so choose. So how does 10 sound?
10 more dice, okay.
I failed that before.
Don't.
I have. You remember, Ollie?
Yeah.
That's happened. It has happened.
Right now you're rolling a total of 15. And across them you got 7 successes.
Ooh.
How many did you need?
Is that about half? That's about half. So yeah, he's sort of he's like, alright, I'll trust you. And then you see Carbide let out a look of relief, and you sort of you look at Carbide, who's tiny. They're shrunk and tiny and are sitting on the table. They look relieved, and then your eye drifts over to your cup of water, and you can see in the reflection Orville walking straight toward the table.
Okay, here we go.
What do you mean here we Ruben Vermey? And the guy sets down the papers. Oh, it's so good to... Alright, he sets them down, and as he does, he bumps your cup. And all your cup of water spills all over the papers. He's like, no! Starts immediately floundering. You know the old vine of the guy trying to get the spaghetti in his pockets?
Speaking of papers, I never got mine this time, did I?
No, because you distracted him.
Oh,
His mind was elsewhere. The water spills all over the papers. He just looks to you, he's like, words, I can use them.
He says this.
No. Yeah, he's just like, oh no, my papers, sorry, he's like simultaneously tried to pick them up and looking at Ruben. He's just like, allow me to introduce myself. My name is, God, what is it? It's
Orville Denvers, I think?
Yeah. My name is Orville Denvers. I'm a fellow genius. And he, like, holds out his hand to shake with Ruben, his hand, which is now, like, wet and has ink on it. And Ruben looks to you for a moment.
I, like, nod, like, a little, like, yeah.
He shakes hands with him.
Please tell me he puts, like, a napkin on his hand before shaking his hand so he doesn't get ink on his hands.
Yes, get a hero point.
Thank you.
Napkin handshake.
They shake hands, and he's just the guy. He's like, I've been wanting to meet you. Sorry, He's like looking at the papers. He's like, okay. I've been working on a theory, a unified theory about Sorry, I had everything together here. I believe there's time travelers among us. And Ruben sort of gets like looks at you again.
He again makes a kind of like, yeah, like nodding, like shrugging gesture, like.
I believe the hero, the Pink Knight, is actually a villain, a temporal assassin sent in order to change the timeline to lead it towards a dystopian future ruled by time travelers. Huh. Right. Again, he's like looking between the guy and you, like you can tell he wants to sort of do the thing he did last time, but is trusting you. It's all right here. All the increasing in odd events within the city. It's all down to that. I don't have the picture anymore. I made a device that can sense changes in temporal alignments, and someone's been changing the time stream, changing history. And I believe it's like I said, it's a conspiracy. And I believe you're someone who's smart enough to understand all of this. Again, he looks to you like, why don't you take a seat, Mr.
Oh, actually, I have a better idea than that. Why don't you leave us your number? We kind of had a thing going tonight, and if you don't mind, maybe we can come back to you?
Who are you? This is my assistant. Prospecting assistant, so I should say. I'm interviewing right now. You have an open position for an assistant? I have my resume. He holds up a soggy piece of paper. If you mail me email my, I don't have an assistant. Send me a physical mail.
I'm gonna start. This is my first task. Let me just take that. I'm gonna pat it down with a napkin. Here.
As you pat it down, the ink sort of like smears around and it just looks worse.
That's great.
Ruby's just
at least use the napkin.
Yeah. Ruby's like, use snail mail. Send me a copy of your resume and I'll review it. Right, but the reason I look forward to talking with you more. Hold on. He looks around. He just like scribbles his phone number on. Or he looks around and he like has one of the waiters are walking by. He grabs the pen out of the waiter's hand and he grabs Ruben's hand and he writes his number on the back of Ruben's hand, and then gives the pen.
Dick. I've worked waiter jobs. You have like 2 good pens and you just took one. What the fuck? What a dick! Fuck this guy! Fuck this guy!
This is the waiter in the back of the kitchen screaming about this.
I'm the fucking waiter! Fuck that guy! He took my fucking pen!
I love how hard the mic was fucking like. Not clipping, but like. Get a hero
My mic
point.
was peaking. Was my mic peaking?
Your mic was peaking so hard. Get a hero point.
Fuck that guy,
I was
bro.
about to
that
say,
guy in particular.
I was about to say he gives the pen back to the waiter, but I think after that, I think it's better if I don't say that, so that the waiter can get angry in the back.
Sorry. Yay! I have 2 characters. Let's go!
New hero rise. Waiter man, angry about this pen.
No,
He
this
wants
is a
to
villain.
just kill Orville.
Yeah.
His name is Pen Guy. Pen Man. He's a new villain.
Pen
Pen Pal!
No, pen foe.
Pen Foe.
I'm not your
He's a new
pen
super
pal.
villain.
I'm your pen foe.
Oh my god. Your pen
Right.
perpetrator.
The butterfly effect is happening. Oh no!
Look what you done! Look what you done!
Oh. You know, I've been waiting for the crossover of these two because you both carry like a similar subdued goober energy that when put together is always fucking insanity. It's like
Thank
when
you.
our friends Mindy and Wilhelm are put in the same room. It's insanity.
Oh yeah, I run a campaign with them in it. Oh my god, it's fucking great.
They share one brain cell and what is it?
Yeah.
It's when they're alone, they're both very smart, like good, coherent people. But you put them in the same room, and they become like negative intelligence.
They fuse. They fuse.
They cancel each other out.
For
Yeah.
real. Yeah. I love those two. They're great.
So, anyway, though, I've been trying to get. I'm considering getting both of them into Hero Infinite at some point. Ho.
Ooh.
One of Wilhelm's pitched characters is great, but we'll worry about that later. So, the guy like writes his number on Ruben's hand. He's like, "Oh, we'll talk later. My people, you will call your people. Your people call my people. I'll be waiting with my landline." And he sort of like starts like scurry off, and Ruben's like, "Right." He taps a spot on his watch, and you see like a little light like scans where the phone number is, and then he wipes it off. So that's the guy that was gonna show up.
That's the guy that was gonna show up, and he sure did.
A waiter comes over and he's like, "I'm very sorry that we don't know why that man just sort of slipped past our front desk our front desk. We're very sorry for the interruption." They start like wiping the table. It's like, "We'll set up another table for you right away." And Ruben's like, "Oh, don't worry." And it's like, No, we are very sorry. The meal will be free." And Ruben's like, "Oh, well, all right then." Yeah, he sort of like, he's like, "Oh, nice." And, you know, you guys make your way to the, or they, like, escort you to another table. You have your steak set down again. You sit down, Ruben's like, "Ah. So why are we trusting that man?" I feel
Because he, if you didn't, kind of cascades and makes everything awful,
So that's why you came back here. So did we just stop an apocalypse?
No, we did not, but we did stop someone from turning evil.
Huh. That's not the reason you came back in time, is it?
It's not, no.
Okay.
You really desperately want to know, huh?
I
Sorry.
mean, I assume it must have been a pretty serious situation. Jesus fuck, can you post that pen or that GIF in Discord or in the Gas Network Alaric talk real fast for me?
You got it,
Prudence?
boss. You got it.
Because this GIF just got posted. Hang on. I want to show on stream. I want to show that on fucking stream. This fucking thing.
You may have stopped one villain from getting created, but you just caused another. A
potentially more dangerous one.
Yeah, fuck Orville, bro. Pen foe. Yeah,
Oh, is that it?
pen foe. He just throws pens at people. Ruins
No,
all your
actually, he
nice white
steals them
shirts.
because he wants to have his back.
For real, for real. And he makes a pen sword, bro. His island, his what is it? His fucking
Oh my
his
God.
bait. What? What's up?
His catchphrase is, "The pen is mightier than the sword."
For real, for real. He lives on Penn 15th Street.
Is his best friend Pennywise?
Penn 15th Street on Penn Island.
Yes.
Jesus.
For real.
Anyway.
He doesn't even live in Discord. Okay, sorry. Enough of that.
No, it's okay. I love this. So stupid. But yeah, he's like, I kind of, or I feel like it was something serious, but I guess if you're not ready to tell me,
I can tell you later. Don't worry.
Oh well, there was something I'd wanted to talk to you about here at the dinner. I guess you already know though, and he takes out the folder from the previous dinner and he passes it over to you. Man, knowing that you know how everything that's gonna happen sort of takes the wind out of the reveal of this for you.
Listen, I still enjoy it. Thank you.
And you know,
sorry.
with that, you guys continue having the steak dinner. Eat delicious steak. I'm trying to think. Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking for a moment. From your perspective, you had dinner last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I can have it again.
That's a lot of steak.
Listen, when you've come from the apocalypse where you have barely anything.
But you're gonna have quite the poots.
I'm gonna shit the brick.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Those greasy steak poops.
If we still have everything progress similar as before and we're down at the docks, that's when I would tell him the info that he needs to know.
Well, who's to say the progress is the same?
Yeah, I mean, you tell me.
You guys have steak dinner, and then you're gonna just, start heading home. I'm trying to think, how much small talk, would you try and, have any small talk with him about anything?
I would try. I would, again, try and keep as close to the OG as possible.
But now that this time the steak dinner wasn't ruined like last time.
I mean, even though it was ruined, the guy got escorted out and we kept at it.
Yeah. So
this time he just left on his own volition and we stay.
I thought you guys left the dinner last time.
I don't think so.
Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, I'd like to think it all carries out as vaguely similar. But little differences triggered by the change in Ruben's mindset and the way you talk. You get all of the same bullet points, but the conversation goes slightly different.
Yeah.
And, you guys head back home, up to the tower. And hang on. Sorry, I'm just looking at things.
All good.
I actually think I just realized. Sorry. Not April 20th.
Sorry that I'm taking so long.
Not April 20th. April 19th was when you were having that.
Okay.
Apologies. I think. No, wait, was it? No, sorry. The dinner is April 4th. That's right. God, sorry. Looking at my own timeline and forgetting things. Because I'm looking at Bend Over Unified. Yeah, the dinner would happen on April 4th, and then April 20th was when the other dude had attacked the base.
Right.
So, we move forward with time. You get the motorcycle again, but this time there's no sudden attack on the base. And so you get to sort of take it, or Ruben shows it to you, and he's just like, what do you think? After you giving you the full demonstration of it.
I like it. Hey, look. I'm just gonna do the silly gooba thing like I did last time, changing back and forth. Haha.
Actually,
look at it.
Sorry. correction, I just realized something
Okay.
dumb. You wanted to tell him about the future at the end of the dinner. Sorry, my brain's just trying to like
no,
fathom
it's
how
okay.
the timeline. No,
Listen,
no,
it's
no, no,
okay.
no,
Stick to it.
no. I'm just trying to like brain the timeline of the previous session.
Sorry.
This is why I generally avoid time travel plot lines. And that's why I have the rules of time travel I have here to stop us from getting it too confusing, if possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, you head home after the dinner and the motorcycle ride, and you're on the hill after the motorcycle ride, and Ruben sort of had his moment where you and him talk. And, you guys are just sitting there, and Carbide, she's like, okay, we had your little dinner date again. Can we tell? Or actually, no, she doesn't talk to you. As he like finishes what's saying, and you guys are just sitting there. Carbide manifests in front of you guys. She's like, "Okay, I'm done with this dinner or with this whole dinner situation." And Ruben's just like, "Oh," like jumps at seeing her a little bit.
I'm
like,
a little
shocked.
mad again. You bitch! I was just about to tell him. You shut the fuck up.
Okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead. Don't let NPCs be the ones doing it. Realistically, it's better if the players are doing it anyway. So he had the whole moment, the two, you and him are sitting there. Although Carbide will appear and sort of be like, come on, kind of hand motion.
Yeah. And, well, alright. So, I hope this isn't gonna ruin things too bad, because it will be another, 20 days until I disappeared last time. But, so, the guy that you just stopped from turning evil managed to send me into the future, and the future is doomed once again. This time it ain't robots though, it's bugs. And from what I could deduce, it's somehow tied to someone named the chairman during this time period messing around with some drug of kind that's making people mutate, but then some other drug is also involved that's making that gene mutate them into bugs, I think. And, you know the Moth, right?
Yeah, the superhero who's been in the city. I've been kind of wanting to talk with him.
Right, and you will get your chance because he will come by, and I think he's kind of mad at you, thinking you killed his parents for some reason.
Huh.
That kills it. Damn.
Why would he think I killed his parents? Who are is it? What?
I don't know.
Huh. So, hey, how's he involved in it?
This time Ben looks to Carbide.
And then she appears, and Ruben, jumps a little bit. He's like, what? I'll catch you up on everything. Well, when did future? So you got an upgrade in the future, huh?
Courtesy of future you, yeah.
Huh. But we're actually going to basically skip through her explaining the spiel of the future, because you know, viewers would already know if they've been watching the bend over side of things. So with that, the whole conversation happens, and Ruben's like, well, I suppose we should have a talk with the Moth once he shows up, or when he shows up to the tower. Maroon, he hits a button on the phone, or on his watch. Maroon, start prepping up the base's defenses, but leave a window open. I want to have a talk with this guy. And with that, we cut to the night of the Moth's last episode, when you were flying. You had just fought.
I just fought kill count.
Yeah.
I feel like I shouldn't have been here for that.
No, don't worry, it's okay.
No, yeah, it's fine. No, okay.
I trust you to separate player and character knowledge.
No, yeah, I do. It's just.
So
no, it's fine.
Sorry.
No.
What do you call your stealth suit again?
It's called Black Witch Moth.
Yeah, you're in a Black Witch costume and you fly to the roof of the or onto the roof of the Vermeil Industries tower.
Yeah.
And your sister's in the earpiece. Your sister in the earpiece, she's like, huh. Alright.
So I'm here.
Enough waiting. Let's get in there. And you... Alright, try and find a way in.
Hold on. He's like, I mean... okay, yeah.
And looking around, you would see there's straight up just an open vent on the roof.
Oh.
Bum, 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 bum,
Can't be that easy, right?
Bada-bum.
Like, it can't be that easy, right?
What are you gonna do?
He's asking her, like, it can't be that easy, you know?
I don't know.
I mean, this is supposed to be one of the biggest nerds in the universe. Shouldn't he, you know, at least have better locks on his vents?
I don't know if he's even expecting anybody to come onto the roof of his building. But maybe you should be maybe proceed with caution.
I think he's got like a office window. But yeah, sure, okay. And he kind of like slips in, you know.
You go in through the vent. You know, you sort of like using your vibration senses. You realize like it's almost like the whole room is like soundproofed, and you can't really sense what's going on, and like your vibrations almost like bounce back in a way, and there's almost like a low hum coming from the building, making it hard for you to actually make use of the ability.
And that's damn. It's kind of like, man, I've never felt this before. This is kind of weird.
Felt what?
I mean, he's kind of like, well, it seems like I can't sense what's going on with my antenna because of, you know, padding or something. I don't know. Some maybe they got like anti-sense metal in their walls.
Maybe he knows maybe he knows about what you can do. He's prepared
did
for you.
You know this? I mean, I thought I could just. Did you know?
About what?
That I mean, that things can block my senses.
I mean, in theory, if someone can match the frequencies that you pick up on, they can create sort of a sound barrier of sorts.
Oh yeah, I hear a weird like humming. It's kind of weird. It's just still like crawling, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of odd.
At this moment, it's like I imagine that's when you like actually jump in the vent, and as you jump in, you fall a little further than you expected, and then it immediately swings shut, and then lights turn on, and you're in like a glass tube, and Ruben and Ben are standing outside, and Ruben's like, huh. You know, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. That was like... we had like so many contingencies assuming you would come in a different way.
What?
And you see...
he's kind of just like, he's like shocked. Like, he's just kind of standing there like,
you see...
Hey, like a moth to the light, am I right? Huh?
That's racist.
Can both of you get one? So to describe the environment you're in a very large room.
Yeah.
In the room it's almost like a machine
jar. No.
It's almost like a machine workshop, like various like robot arms, like the ones that used to work on cars, all hang from the ceiling and the walls, and like it all looks like, you know how in Portal everything can sort of like move around a lot. Everything in the room's kind of like that. All the TV monitors and computer monitors are all on rails, and across like there's a big old area. There's the Red King, you know, the villain mech character. The Red King suit is in the corner of the room.
Wait, the Red King's a villain in this timeline?
No, as far as everyone knows, the Red King's a villain. Like, that's the public POV on it.
Oh, I thought the Red King... no, because Red King's stuff was helping out in the Kaiju City.
That was horribly misinterpreted.
He kind of shot up a civilian car to make him flee.
He did? You did?
Yeah.
What?
I did. Ruben did.
Oh! I would have been much more on board with infiltrating this place then. I thought he was just some nerd.
Well, nobody knew Ruben was the Red King.
Oh, I'm kind of just like... I look at the suit. I look to Ben. And I'm like,
I was gonna say also in the room is by the computer monitors, there's like a classic gamer chair, and there's also a big old like couch, like stained several-year-old couch in the corner of the room.
He's kind of in his head, and he's kind of like, my sister has one of those.
And on that cue, Roomba starts driving by wearing a maid outfit, and Ruben's like, "Oh, Maroon, I told you to put that away. Sorry,
My
sir."
sister has one of those too.
The panel comes out the wall and pulls the Roomba away. Has the Roomba sort of touching.
He's saying these aloud. He's like, my sister
Yeah,
has one of those too.
Get a hero point for both. Which,
Yeah,
speaking
thank
of
you,
which,
thank
you would notice you only hear static from the communication device you had.
Oh. Okay, and he kind of pulls it out, pockets it, because it's kind of annoying. He's like, okay, I feel like either something's real unfair here, or my sister's assumptions are correct.
Oh, we were very prepared for you. Carbide here got a full dossier on you from the future, and with that, a little holographic projection of Carbide appears.
Oh.
Are
you?
do you know what Carbide looks like?
He's kind of looking.
Do you know what Carbide looks like?
I don't really.
There's artwork of them in the
Oh wait.
Oh, I can grab it.
No, it's fine. I'll look for it. Don't worry. Keep going.
No, it's okay. If you go into Hero Infinite Art and scroll up a little bit.
Hang on. Wrong chat.
All the art or
Hero Art.
I can
Hero
pop it
Infinite.
into our thing here.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Okay,
yeah,
got
sorry
it.
about that.
There you go.
That's what Carbide looks like.
Just smaller in this instant.
And it's holographically projected, so it's got sort of a purple color. And no,
That's
Carbide's appearing
Carbide,
full scale.
The lizard?
The lizard.
Okay. I see that, and I'm like,
It has like a purple glow and is see-through, so it's like clearly not like actually there.
oh, if it's a sudden light, do I just kind of like? Ooh.
Oh god, get a hero point. Yeah, your vision sort of like you're like dazes for a moment, but you regather quickly.
Sorry about that. Happens.
No, I know this is gonna
the
be
sudden lights from the room too. That's why I was all dazed.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be a little hard for you to believe, I'm sure, but despite what the media says, I am not a villain.
I mean,
Currently in evil lab, giant mech in the corner, terrifying hologram looking at you. You're in a jar.
Superheroes in a jar. He's just kind of like, the evidence is not stacking in your favor, dude.
So
I mean, I was just here to talk, but I mean, I'm gonna get out of here. It's kind of creepy.
Lay all the cards on the table, huh? And with that, the glass like sinks into the floor.
Oh, cool. Kind of like cracks his back, like, all right, starts, okay, stretching. He's like, okay, so
Carbide, Maroon, you want to sort of take the lead on giving him the rundown?
Oh,
Sorry. I know that it's been a running joke with Ruben that he hates PowerPoint presentations. Can we just have a Windows Movie Maker, like, shitty movie explanation?
Oh. Okay. I think not Windows Movie Maker, Vermeil Movie Maker.
Yeah.
Get a hero point. But yeah, like there's like shitty Movie Maker stuff to go with it, and Carbide is like, Carbide starts like, Ben here is the hero, the Pink Knight, who you may have seen. And
oh yeah,
I imagine like bring on your suit.
Yeah, give a small wave.
What's up?
And they are the assistant of Ruben.
Okay.
Who's
the Red King?
Yes. Who's been miscast as a villain due to misunderstandings due to our presence within the time stream.
I really should check out the news more. I didn't know.
Me and Ben come from a distant or from a future where robots conquered the world.
Oh, I fought a robot once.
We've already fixed that future, though.
Oh, no. And he kind of shows off the bunny rabbit. Yeah, I fought one once.
You would have? Do you have that on you?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I think he would. He has mementos on him.
You need a hero points to be carrying it on you. I feel like you keep those at your home. Or in your sister's
Oh,
room, I
you're
should
right.
say.
Okay, never mind. He wouldn't. He was like, yeah, I fought one. I had like a bunny rabbit and all that.
Right.
I don't know why a robot would have a bunny rabbit, but
Wait, a robot now? But robots aren't
yeah,
supposed to exist yet
I fought one in
unless...
West Virginia.
Did it have a arm that looked like that? And she points at Ben's robot arm.
No, it looked like me actually. It was actually a lot like me. It was like a you know the cryptid Mothman.
The robot starts hyperventilating all of a sudden, and a bunch of like floating bubbles start appearing, and they start connecting them with lines.
Oh, wait, did the bunny
What do you?
like this? And I'm just gonna like, because my little like vest normally has like
Yeah,
the
Ben
burger
has
bunny.
Ben has a burger bunny hung from their chest, and it looks exactly like that one, just not as beat up.
Yeah, but burnt to shit.
Maroon goes, "Oh no, Carbide's hyperventilating again."
Oh wow, bubbles. Okay,
I'll
he kind
take
of just.
I'll take
like,
the
"Wait
lead
a
from
minute."
here. Oh, wait, what were you gonna say?
He's like, oh, okay. So, you guys are from the future? Like all you guys, or just like a couple of you guys?
I'll
Who's
take
from
the lead
future?
from here.
Okay.
Ben and Carbide are from the future. Carbide is a AI that was designed to analyze the flow of time and find optimal moments to rewrite it with time travel.
Oh.
A future clone of Mr. Rubin, or of Mr. Vermeer, was supposed to be sent backwards in time, but due to an incident in the future, Ben was sent back instead.
Oh. Okay.
The future robot apocalypse would have been caused by Rubin inventing an artificial intelligence known as Crimson One. But Rubin, understanding but Ben and Carbide were able to warn us of that danger, and we deleted the AI before it could be be fully created and made intelligent. Therefore, Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I did forget to mention that part. Crimson One is still around somewhere.
Wait, so
I
the
met him in
original
the
evil
future.
robot's still a thing?
Well, apparently they're not evil, but they're still here.
Oh. Huh. And then he kind of like thinks about it. He's like, wait, so Ben, right? Ben?
Yeah. Hi.
You're a mistake too?
Can I hear a point?
Thank you.
And then Carbide says, in more than one sense.
All right. He didn't have the choice. He kind of pats Ben on the shoulder. He's like, don't worry, buddy. It gets easier.
He looks confused. He does not understand what he's like talking about.
Sorry, continue.
Yeah. But yeah, Maroon is like, we prevented the robot apocalypse, but now a new apocalypse threatens the future. In a incident in a parallel timeline that's now been lost.
Let me guess. Snakes.
Get a hero point? No. Ben was sent to the future by mistake, and in the future, a bug army has conquered the world.
Kind of looks to himself like, hey, you got. Wait a minute. He's like, whoa. Wait a minute.
Future Rubin, working with working with other allies, was able to deduce that whoever did it utilizing your DNA.
Oh shit. He kind of thinks to himself like, yeah, I just had an instance, a real weird one actually. You know a guy called like the chairman, like the super secret guy. I don't even know who this guy is, but he's been sending people to get my DNA.
That is exactly who we believe was the cause of all this. We have no hard confirmation beyond speculation and theories formulated by the parallel reality you alongside super geniuses like Rubin here.
Hey, saying I'm not a super genius?
And then Carbide chimes in. According to the data that I've been given, you have a barely passing GPA in your university.
Actually,
In fact, you are actually going to In fact, you actually failed out of college before the apocalypse.
what? No, I'm. Was I friend? Wait. Wait. I'm not university. No. I'm not in any university. I'm
Hmm.
a full-time hero.
Is he lying?
We know who you are, Max.
No, you don't. Fuck.
It all came from the future dossier.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah.
You and I
he's like,
worked together to fight you and I worked together in that timeline. When Ben was lost in this timeline, you became my sidekick.
well, I don't want to be a side. I mean, I imagine we're like equals, right? I'm not really a sidekick, you know.
Hmm.
You don't have to do that this time. I'm here.
Hmm.
I mean, hey, he's like, hey, you don't have to be a sidekick, man. You can be you, because actually, it doesn't matter if I'm a sidekick as long as I'm helping people. So I guess it's fine.
Oh, the pout is strong.
He's like, he kind of rubs his chin. He's like, well, I mean, I guess, wow. He's kind of thinking to himself. He's like, man, future things suck. What the fuck?
Well, the point is, we wish to help you to fight the chairman.
Oh, nice.
And Carver says, in the future, the man who steals your DNA would become this. And then a holographic projection appears of a 9-foot-tall, super buff man with a bug exoskeleton and a massive pair of dragonfly wings, a scorpion stinger, 4 arms, and like mandibles around his mouth, and he's wearing all over his body just like jewelry and rings and amulets and necklaces. He's just a giant fucking thing.
That's a little much.
He called himself what was it again? King Emperor Insect.
Emperor Insect. That's a hacky ass name.
Utilizing your DNA, he will grant himself the strength of every single all the positive strengths of every insect in the world.
Wait, whoa. I don't. Wait a minute. I could do that?
Well, we don't know what you can do exactly. Well,
you're from the future. Bullshit.
Well, hang on. He sits down and starts typing. We kind of have an idea. Future me had begun deriving a attempted serum to.
Wait. I don't want to know.
What?
I actually don't want to know.
Don't want to know what?
I want to figure it out myself. Just the fact that I can do, if I know that I can do something, if I know that I've got more in me, like I can feel it. It's just weird.
The whole reason we were given information was to stop the apocalypse from happening using that information.
Oh, never mind. Continue.
Then again, if he wants to know, he doesn't have to.
Well,
right?
I mean, if it's gonna stop the apocalypse, I mean, if it's gonna stop the apocalypse, it's kind of selfish. I came in here to maybe you're not beat you up, but at the moment.
So player end. Do you want them to go on about future stuff with you?
I mean, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
Because that was me as a player, like trying to throw your bone. Like, if you don't want to know, you don't have to know.
Just want to be sure. So he's
I'm fine with it. It's just I meant like what he can improve on. He doesn't want to know because he wants to figure it out.
Isaac, yeah.
That's what he's talking about, not like the future stuff that happens. Like the stuff his upgrades, he wants to figure it out.
Okay. So you don't want to know. Okay.
He doesn't want to know what he does in the future. Yeah. He just wants to know.
Future me was going to begin, or had begun theorizing a way to create a formula to reverse the transformation of Emperor Insect. There was just one problem. By the time we had that idea, you were already...
Oh, come on.
Mistakes were made. A lot of heroes died under my lead in that future.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, as long as I was helping people, it doesn't matter, really.
But now, if I can get a sample of your DNA, if this insect army does begin rising, it'll be based on what the sample that that Emperor insect gets from you, and that the chairman gets from you.
He had a smile on his face, and then his eyebrows furrow. His mask is still on, so you can't really see his eyebrows, but he's still his. You can see like his smile kind of drops.
If I can get a sample of your DNA, I can begin working on a reversal serum to utilize on any villains that come up with your that appear using your powers.
So. He checks his earpiece. Is it still on? Or is it still
It's staticky.
Okay. So you mean to tell me all these people have been trying to take my DNA, right? Mr. Red King himself and his sidekick and his hologram from the future. He says with quotes. Wants my DNA to stop a massive apocalypse. When for the past 3 weeks, I've had people coming at me from the woodwork trying to take my DNA. How could I trust you?
Huh. I mean, I've got all cards on the table. You know, I'm the Red King, you know, everything that we have from the future. I don't know what else I can really do at this point. I was hoping that would be enough to convince you.
I mean, he's like, you gotta understand from my perspective, I don't know who any of you are, really. Well, I know you're a big-ass nerd who makes phones, I think. Says to Ruben. He's like, "That's my sister uses your phones." Actually, I do too. He's like, you know.
He looks very happy. He's like, "Hell yeah, you don't use cerulean stuff. I like you more already."
Oh, thanks. No, yeah, that stuff broke when I used it.
It's because they designed it to fail. Blood pressure, and like Maroon. For context, Maroon. I haven't described what Maroon looks like. Maroon is a little floating ball with a smiley face.
Yeah.
And they just like fly over, and a little like prong arm comes down and starts patting his back, and it's like, "It's alright, Ruben."
He pats the shoulder. He pats his shoulder. You know?
Yeah, like trying to calm down Ruben.
Oh, Ben is so busy.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Hey, buddy, I don't mean to step on your toes, bro.
No, I'm not a big fan of cerulean.
Okay. What is he like Cerulean's #1 fan here?
Wait, what?
He points to Ben. He's like, "Is Cerulean's #1 fan?"
What? He like looks over. Because you're pouting and upset.
Okay.
Anyway,
hey, can I talk to that guy, by the way?
What guy?
Points to, like, kind of gestures over to Ben.
Oh.
Can I talk to him alone?
He sort of like looks over at Ben.
He's the time traveler. I gotta, you know, I have to fact check some things.
If you talk with him, you have to talk with me, Carbide says.
Well, can you like kind of just pachinka out, you know, kind of like come out, you know, like maybe you can like maybe you have like a deafen function where you don't hear anything anymore, you know?
With that, the hologram just disappears. But from your perspective, Ben, Carbide, like you can tell the difference between hologram only you see and hologram everyone else sees. And Carbide just looks over and they give a look of like whatever kind of thing.
Oh, cool. See, trust me, you know, sometimes technology ain't too bad. Like,
you wish you did.
What?
Carbide.
Oh,
wish you could turn yourself off.
Hero point. And with that, Ruben, he's like, "I guess I'll just sit in the armor for a moment. Knock on the chassis when you guys are done." And he gets up and walks over and sits inside the Red King armor. And as he's walking over, he walks by you, Ben, and he's like, "We need to get him on side if we're gonna save everyone." And he He continues over and goes inside the armor.
No pressure.
So, Pink Knight, right? That's the name.
Sure, yeah. Go with that.
Yeah. I feel like. I mean, you gotta understand where I'm coming from here, right? You're from the future, so you know me. At least you should. Maybe do you?
I mean, I never really got to interact with you much. I only heard the stories about what you do with when over there.
Tell me,
But
did
yeah,
I?
no, I get it. I get it.
He's like, yeah. I mean, this entire time as a hero, it's just been crazy. I feel like my sister is driving me nuts. Ay. And now another group of people, part of a big corporation, by the way, the corporation that has the biggest leads to killing my family. You guys know who I am, which isn't hard. Kill count already told them who I am. And you guys have all the countermeasures for me. Even had a giant glass jar. Which I didn't think would be a weakness. Maybe I should get like fire, like like blow torches and just
Oh, glass cutter.
That's a really good idea. I'll ask my sister to put that. Maybe. And he kind of looks at his like his little bug arms. They kind of like maybe these can be sharp enough to just kind of
Maybe.
I don't know. But buddy, I want to say, I hope I noticed a couple things. I'm a college guy right now. I'm quite good at reading people. Sometimes. Are you mad?
Me, no.
You sure? Listen, buddy,
Uh,
yeah, continue.
I've been through a lot, okay?
Oh no, I feel it, bro. I mean, I've been through a lot too.
It's fine.
Kind of pats you on the shoulders. Like, I'm rooting for you, bud. But besides the point, this Ruben guy.
Yeah.
What does he really want?
I think he wants what he says he wants. Make a serum and keep everyone from turning bug.
I love that you don't trust Ruben in the room, but you do trust the other guy who's clearly with Ruben and has said he's his teammate.
That's him. It's the Moth. He's fucking gullible, but he's also like putting the pieces together. He's trying to be smart because his sister's not here to tell him. He's trying his best, man. He's just
one
like,
brain cell. He's talked to the other one brain cell in the room, like they're vibing.
Yeah.
At least he knows he can't be outsmarted by him.
Yeah. I mean, he also can't outsmart Ben, so that's a problem, It's like, man, okay. So he wants to stop the world from turning bug.
He wants to stop the world from turning bug.
Chairman guy. He looks like that. Wait, no, the picture's gone. He's like, he looked like that.
He did. What Ruben didn't mention is that apparently it's not just bug powers. A friend of his from the future, Orville, said that that thing right there, and he like points at the necklace, is some kind of red cock amulet.
Oh, the chicken!
How? Yes, the chicken.
Yeah, I fought a girl with that necklace on. I beat her ass. It was fun.
Well, future Ruben didn't believe it, but...
Well, it happened. I kicked her ass. It was pretty fun, actually. Actually, I should have lost that, but I feel like I just got really, really lucky. But Okay. Don't you have like recordings to the future? Can you like prove it to me? Prove it. Oh, I want to know. You're from the future.
Proof.
Carbide
Like
starts like
recordings,
flickering
you got some
stuff and just immediately like holographic projections of like various like new news broadcasts from the future of the bug apocalypse breaking out start playing in front of Ben's face.
He's watching it. He's looking at him and he's like, "Oh, it's kind of a movie." He's just looking at everything, you know. Okay. I just can't tell my sister about this.
Oh.
Hey, so my mic's really staticky. Is it my earpiece? He kind of points to. He's like, it's been real staticky. Is that one way or is that both ways? Can she hear me?
I don't know,
well, no.
but Ruben could have a look at it, fix it for you.
I was actually gonna say, you guys explicitly set up stuff to block audio going out, so he wouldn't be able to call back up too soon.
Cool.
So that's a thing you would know.
Okay. Then, yeah, no, it's a jammer. Nothing in or out.
Okay. Well, if this is gonna help people. He's like, he walks away, like, kind of like his hands on his head. What would she do? No, it doesn't matter what she would do. I'm not her. Yeah. Yeah. He kind of walks over to the chassis and he knocks on it, you know?
It opens up and Ruben's sitting there with Maroon on his lap and he's like, all right. And he like stands up, Maroon floats off out of him with their little propeller.
You didn't hear anything, right?
No, you asked to talk alone.
Thank you. Wait, you actually, oh my God. You actually, scientists can be nice.
Listen, if I know the media hasn't exactly made me look like the best guy, but every single one of those moments I was trying to save people. When I attacked the Burger Bunny, I was attacking him, and he points to Ben. Ben's first rival, there was a misunderstanding. I thought he was a bad guy, but Ben could turn invisible. So it just looked like I was causing a wreck.
That's a common problem. I mean, I fought a gelatin monster. It happened.
Then the whole prison breakout thing, that had nothing to do with me. I was trying to stop the prison breakout, and the news put the blame on me because they already decided I was bad. And I mean, well, pretending to be bad was the easiest way to scare people away from the giant monster attack.
I feel like he kind of like puts his finger up. He's like, I feel like you pretending to be bad is not really helping the situation.
That was just I was trying to tell people to go in a normal way, but nobody trusted me because I was the big bad red king. So it was easier to just tell them that I was gonna blow up the street if they didn't leave, because no one believed there was a giant monster either.
I wasn't there for that. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't fought you sooner.
He's a very busy man.
I bet.
I was, in preparation for this whole hero thing, I was putting together an AI that would run my company for me, but, well, that wasn't gonna go very well, apparently.
Why don't you use Tiny Lizard?
What?
The lizard that went away.
Oh, Carbide? They're stuck
Carbide?
in Ben's head.
Wait, they are?
Yeah, future me knew that, or because Crimson One had, gone all Skynet on us. When they like evil apocalypse.
Oh,
Do you
yeah. Cool.
not watch old never mind.
I didn't. I've heard of Skycom.
Right. Well, we
Sorry.
they put a coding string inside of Carbide that if they ever try to exit the device that they're in, they'll become locked to, or their code will rip itself apart. That way they can't go rogue.
Oh, so are like all code things bad?
It was just out of the fear of that happening.
Yeah, I thought robots would be pretty cool. I don't know. It's like, I thought they'd be cool, but I guess they're just evil.
It is worth mentioning he also has the other AI is floating right next to him.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I mean, so is this little guy gonna turn on us? And he pokes Maroon.
I prefer they them pronouns. Leave. Maroon would never turn evil.
Sorry, them.
They're too. I trust Maroon too much. Or I trust Maroon. They'd never turn on me.
Oh, all right, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, the reason that Crimson went wrong was probably on account of the human error. I was basing him upon my own brain, or I was basing him on my own brain signals. He was a true artificial humanoid intelligence. Problem was, he was able to sort of have the personality fallacies a human has. Maroon here is perfect, though. There's not a unhappy or negative bone in their or code in their brain.
I see.
Oh my god.
It's true. I'm happy all the
Ruben's shooting
time,
himself in
even
the
when
leg
things are going
so hard
bad.
right now.
What?
Ruben should be shooting himself in the leg so hard right now.
Why?
I'm a good guy, give me your DNA! But I did make an AI that's based on me and it kinda went evil. Buddy! You okay there?
He's kind of just like, you know, usually the happiest people are truly the saddest ones. Huh.
You'd think, but I'm literally incapable of being sad. As far as I know.
It's sad in its own right. It's like, I mean, that's kind of sad in its own right. If you can't live, are you really living?
I am not living. I am an artificial intelligence.
But you can respond to me and you have they, them pronouns.
Yes.
Okay. He's like, alrighty. I mean, I guess. I don't know robots. I'm not a nerd.
But are you on board? Can I get the sample of your DNA?
He kind of fidgets with his hand, you see? Kind of thinking all the possibilities, kind of just looking down.
We need a precaution for if somebody else already has your DNA for when the bug army comes along.
If you are betraying me, this goes a little south. I'm gonna break your toys.
They're not
You get what I mean.
Understandable, yes. But there's nothing to worry about with that.
I know. I've been told I'm a very trusting person. All I want to do is help people.
Well,
and he kind of puts out his arm.
He
puts up his sleeve, you know. If you... Never mind, just do it. You get it.
He takes your hand and he shakes it and he says, "Welcome to the Red Legion."
What?
Sort of a name I just came up with. That feels like a good name for, you know, Red King, cool. Pink Knight, Maroon.
I'm a Moth.
I bet I can make you a much nicer suit.
No, I like my suit. This isn't my suit. And he's like, this is a stealth suit. It's supposed to be a whole stealth mission, but you know, it kind of backfired.
Well, let's get start getting a sample of your DNA. And he motions you over to a medical bed that's in the room. And he starts walking over and he sits at the computer and starts typing some things. I'll also give you a communication device so that we can stay in the loop. You still need to be going to college after all. I can't have you on hand all the time like I do Ben.
Yeah. Also, I'm most likely still going to be doing my own thing. Just if there's, if I need to help people, I'm going to help people.
Oh, of course.
You know?
The city needs heroes like us. We can't all be tied up
Yeah.
in the same place. But if you ever need
Yeah.
backup, the device I'll be giving you, you can use it to call on my drones. If I'm busy, they'll help you, and if I'm available, I'll try and show up on the scene.
Oh, hey, can I take something to kind of prove that I was here and that nothing bad went happen? Because I'm not telling my sister about all this.
Like what?
Maybe I don't know, like a piece of tech or something. Maybe got like a broken tech piece. Means nothing, but I broke it.
Nothing in Ruben's room is broken.
Maroon, you handle the medical treatment, or you handle the extraction of the DNA. I think I have an idea. And
Okay.
Ruben immediately moves he wheels his gamer chair over to his workstation and starts working on some stuff.
Okay, make sure it has no things that can be traced back to you.
Wait, why not?
Obvious things. Because my sister's kind of a whiz.
Your sister's a hero too, right?
No.
But she's your man in the ear.
Yeah. That's all I want her to be. I don't want her going out there and,
I trust her. Alright, if you trust her, I trust her.
That's
I think he clearly doesn't.
It's that's the thing.
So wait,
I've been getting some.
Do you not
something
want
I
her
don't
to
know.
know
I
you
broke
work
something.
with her? Or
well, no, I love my sister. I love her with all. She's the only family I got left. But I wasn't supposed to be the Moth.
What do you mean?
She made this whole serum and everything. And I drank it because I thought it was a drink, like a shot or something.
Huh.
I'm a big fucking mistake. And she can't really get over that. Or my sister's a very stubborn person.
You play football, right, kid?
Yeah.
I played for the university too.
You did?
Yeah. Used to be a linebacker. Best the city had seen.
Wait.
And then I got in a motorcycle accident.
Oh.
He sort of lifts his pant leg and you see a big scar on his leg.
Yeah.
Couldn't play anymore. If I put too much weight on it or if I run too fast, I can cause major damage to my tendons. But I made the best of a mistake. I moved out into the Midwest and I started working on, what would eventually become all this. And he motions to around the room.
It's kind of looks down for a sec and then he... Yeah. Yeah.
You made a mistake, but in the end, you're making yourself better for it. And hell, accidentally giving yourself superpowers is one hell of a mistake to make, buddy.
It's not the only mistake, but yeah, he starts sniffling a little bit. He's yeah.
And then with that, you feel the prick of the needle.
Doesn't hurt. He's shots. He's done shots. He's fine.
But yeah, he's I think I have just the thing though. And he stands up and he moves across the room and he holds up a piece of a big old piece of metal that looks like the front plate of the armor that has a hole burned in it.
Oh, cool.
We had a accident in the lab.
I'm gonna take my robot arm and tuck it behind my back.
Can I sense that? Or is it still fucking around?
Oh no,
cool.
You can sense everything in the room totally fine.
Oh great, it's good now.
So the vibration stuff was you realize you can't sense anything outside of the room though.
Gotcha. Yeah, I kind of look a little bit and I'm like, okay.
But yeah, so we'll keep each other, or I'll keep you in mind, and if you need any help, you can call me, and I'll be in contact with you if I need you. Together, we're gonna try and find the chairman, though, alright?
Yeah, that's plan number one.
Oh, that's probably an important thing, Carbide, the thing.
What
More
thing?
future news. And she's like, right. Like, Carbide appears again. When you started working with Ruben in the future, your sister was also a part of it. We were a team for a very short time.
What happened?
She ultimately fell to a raid by the insects on one of our bases. But during the time when she was with the resistance, we learned a very valuable piece of it, or we believe we learned who killed your parents.
He perks up, looking, you know.
It's the exact foe we're all after now. The chairman.
That jackass killed my...
Your father was a
Okay.
famous geneticist.
Yeah, I know about that.
Shortly before his death, he had mentioned being on the verge of a great breakthrough. We believe he was about to discover the gene that grants superpowers, and that the chairman was trying to get that data, or get that information from him, and that is what led to your father's death.
Yeah. My dad. He kind of, after, like, the DNA's been got, right? Everything's fine now.
Yeah, at this point they're done with it. She
He
speaks.
gets up, puts his sleeve down, you know, kind of like, yeah. Dad. Okay.
It's also possible he's gotten exactly what they were looking for. According to data we have from previous from news stories of the past, there's a drug in circulation right now that grants temporary superpowers to those who use it.
Temporary. Wait, what? A drug that grants superpowers?
It's just recently been created and is being circulated by select drug barons. It's set to start hitting markets in according to the previous timeline. It's set to start hitting drug markets in Discordant very soon. This could be one of our keys to finding the chairman, if he's truly the one tied to its distribution, like we theorize. Which I predict a 95% probability that is the case. Although any of Orville's research from the future is spotty in its believability. Though strangely enough, on it, he did have a 98.8% accuracy rate in all of his theories and predictions, despite having absolutely no evidence for most of them.
What, can he, like, see the future?
No, he's just a, well, hard to say. He did do experiments with fourth dimensional particles that made him immortal. Of course, in this timeline, that never occurred. We prevented him from becoming a villain. In a previous timeline, he became a time manipulating villain.
Oh, that's yikes.
This time around, though, Ben was smart enough to prevent that.
Hey, good job, buddy. Kind of pats Ben on the shoulder.
I suppose I can give you that win.
What? Don't be a dick. When's a win?
Listen, I was supposed to be attached to the most perfect human being ever to live, and she motions over to Ruben. Instead, I got him. And I know what he thinks. And she sort of, like, looks at him.
I think
he's
you're
like,
mean.
Hey, you know, sometimes, like Mr. Rubin just said, mistakes, make the best of your mistakes, right? Sometimes things don't go as planned. Clearly.
And I guess it is my own fault I'm attached to him. I'm the one who timed things wrong.
Hey, and you know what?
Actually, while that's going on, Ben's gonna think to himself, actually, Crimson One is the one that chose me, apparently, for some reason. So, is it really a mistake if I was chosen by them?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Do you say that
Would've.
aloud?
Well, clearly
Um,
Carbide could hear that.
Yeah, Carbide
yeah,
can hear
Carbide
it.
can hear it.
So you don't
Yeah,
say
I
it
can't.
aloud.
No, I don't think.
Carbide does sort of
Sorry.
like perk thinking about that.
What? I mean, I did.
Yeah, sorry.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah.
But
No,
the two like suddenly fall quiet.
he's like,
Hmm.
oh, I mean, wow. I guess I'm pretty good at this
Oh.
whole speaking thing, huh?
And Maroon's like, oh, don't mind them. They can telepathically communicate because Carbide resides within Ben's head. It's not exactly telepathic communication, but I feel like you're a fan of pop culture.
Yeah, a little. I mean, that's more my sister. She watches anime and all that, and she tells me about some stuff. And I mean, it's cool. You know, some of the anime stuff's pretty cool, but
Perhaps me and your sister could start speaking sometime. I'm a very big fan of well, what was it? Unicorn Spheres D. Or whatever.
Uniform Spheres D.
I don't remember what the actual name of the game was.
It was. We made fun of One Piece. It was
Single Sum.
Single Sum. Yeah, it was
I'm
Single
a very
Sum.
big fan of Single Sum.
Oh yeah, she's watched all 9,000 episodes of that. I don't think it'd be smart for her to get to you though. Once she gets something, once she gets her hands on something that's cool or doesn't understand, she doesn't understand, she dissects it.
I do the same thing.
Oh God.
Can't tell you how many times I've been on that bench over there.
What else did you do to me? He's kind of like patting himself down, you know.
Did you know Ben Did you know Ben, despite the surface appearance only showing an arm and an eye, is approximately 65% machine?
Yeah, it's a record.
What?
Clap, clap, clap. You know.
Oh, I didn't mean to tell them that to them. They have a phobia of robots.
She does. He does. Carbide then to Ben, like, oh yeah, it'd be Ben with the phobia. He's like, wait, he does?
Yeah.
But
he's utterly terrified. He did come from a robot apocalypse.
Oh, that makes sense. Hey, buddy. Oh, maybe I can get you guys that bunny rabbit or something.
Oh, maybe we
Later.
could take a look at it.
Yeah, later.
Well, I guess we have everything we need.
Yeah.
If you'd like, I can start working on equipment upgrades for you.
Oh no, I'm not much of an equipment guy. You know, I'm more of my.
Are you sure? I already have ideas of amazing mech armors I could make for you.
Mech armor is cool. It is pretty cool, but I mean,
with the right setup, I could. You know, creating a viable set of wings on a suit of armor, there's a lot of problems with piloting it. But by connecting sensors to your own wings. No, never mind. That's. What if?
Okay, it was just the DNA, nothing else. He's like, I don't really have the biggest fan of operating chairs and all the operating stations and all that, but
right. Well, the ceiling opens up above the landing pad where the suit of armor sits, and it's like, you're free to come and go whenever you need to.
Oh, yeah, cool. Just don't put me in a glass jar again, huh?
It was just a precaution to make sure you didn't do anything rash the moment we started talking.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Knowing me, I was probably gonna, like, spit silk in your eyes or something. I don't know. But I wasn't going to.
And if you can give me any more info on that giant, or on that robot Moth you fought, I'd appreciate it in the future. Carbide looks over nervously.
Oh yeah, I had laser eyes, and it was real hard to punch, but I broke it.
Lasers?
Yeah, I broke it.
Lasers aren't supposed to be feasibly possible for another 4 months. Starts frantically, bubbles appearing, and she starts connecting lines between them.
We're getting lasers in 4 months? Oh, cool! That's pretty dope. He's like, wait, so, Pink Boy, you got lasers?
He looks at the item you're holding with the hole burned through it. Yeah.
Oh. He's like, can you show me? I don't, you know, lasers are kind of cool, you know? Like, how about you shoot it again? He kind of holds it up, kind of like holds it away from him, but like, shoot it again.
No,
Okay.
no more lasers in the lab.
Okay, fine. How about I fly you out of the lab and then you shoot it again?
Oh. You see Ruben like visibly cringing with nervousness.
It'll be fresh.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, let's go. And he kind of like picks you up, like using his basically his actual arm and his other bug arm, basically holding you like a sack of potatoes and starts flying out. Unless you're denying this.
No, it's okay. He was gonna use the grapple hook, but
Yeah.
You just fly him out and set him down.
Like, oh, actually, he's like, wait, actually, red guy, Ruben. Yeah, that's your name. I feel like maybe like some, because I spit silk, right? But I feel like my mouth's super limiting. Maybe like, I don't know, some for the arms, you know?
I'll look into it.
Yeah,
we do
thanks.
have a full dossier on you written. I actually kind of already started looking at some things. Future me, when he worked with you, made a whole slew of equipment for you and your other for your powers.
Oh, cool. Here's a sample, and he spits some silk in the lab and keeps going.
Maroon. Yes, sir? Release the Roomba. Understood.
Let's go!
So you guys go up on the roof, and you're gonna like fire the laser at the metal to show him.
yeah, God, I hope that your sister doesn't see that and totally takes it for a test.
Well, as you so you land down on the roof, and you know, like, you throw Ben up, and then you fly over. You hold up the metal, and you know Ben fires a laser at it.
Yeah.
And then you realize the static has ended. You're Greg. Good.
Yeah.
I was worried. I was afraid I'd have to do something rash.
Oh no, none of that. I'm all good. Don't worry.
Wait,
stealth mission. Great.
The Pink Knight? Because you put up your whole uniform earlier.
Yes, that is the Pink Knight. The Pink Knight helped me take. The Pink Knight helped me out in the situation.
Say
hi, Pink Knight.
That's great. Wait, so did you get any intel on him? Your
Unfortunately,
communications cut out.
No, we did not.
I suppose you're not good enough on computers to actually get any of the information. Did you at least were you able to plug in my USB anywhere and download anything?
No. Unfortunately, he doesn't work on USB. It's all Bluetooth.
What
Yeah.
So wait, what? Did you get anything? Did you learn anything? You said you got help from the Pink Knight.
Yeah, we got this metal piece. It holds it up. You know, maybe you can work on something with that. I don't know.
You don't think you can get back in there and, I don't know, capture the guy?
I mean, kind of looks to the Pink Knight and he's kind of like, well, that's gonna be really hard.
What?
It's not as easy as you think. He had a lot of countermeasures, and he was prepared for us.
Come back and maybe you can fill us in. Wait, he was prepared?
Yeah.
Of course. Oh no, you already talked about that.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, get back to here while you can. Maybe we can start trying to make plans for future attempts.
Yeah. That sounds good.
There's not a doubt in my mind now, though.
I think
this asshole's the one we're looking for.
No, actually, I did see one thing. He didn't take down he didn't kill our family.
What do you mean? You're still just standing on the roof with Ben, by the way.
I know.
Yeah. Ben is still like standing there with like his laser arm, like, do I? Don't I?
He's like, He didn't do it. It was the
Hmm.
chairman who did it.
The chairman?
Yeah.
The guy who's been attacking us.
He's not the
Well,
chairman.
Why does he
He's
have
not even working with the chairman.
He has files on what the chairman did. Obviously, he's
Yeah.
the guy then.
He's
If
not
he has
the guy.
files about our dad's death,
Marcy, he doesn't have files on our dad's death. He has files on the chairman.
yeah,
They were doing something with superpowers and temporary drugs and stuff.
How do you think he got all this info? God, you're so naive. If you're saying he has files on the operations of the chairman, what did those files look like? What did they say? You can't get any of them.
I didn't get a good look. It was mostly just on like.
I need to take a closer look at all of these files at some point. But we need to find a way for you to get them. Come back and I'll try and create a device that can hack into his Bluetooth in the meantime.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna turn off comms now. I want to try something really quickly.
What? Why are you turning off
He's just kind of like,
yeah, guys, like thinking that's when you turn off. And if you remember, your goggles record things as well, so you should probably take those off.
yeah. He's going to like. He's turned off comms. He's gonna wave goodbye to Pink Knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fly up, and then take off goggles, then come back down.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
So Pink Knight, you see his face now.
What's he look like?
Let me post an image of him. I think I posted an image in art a long time ago, but he's got like a slightly not brownish hair, more like I think it's like not like green. It's a color.
It's a color. Nice.
It's like it's brownish. It's like reddish brownish hair. You know.
Okay.
Reddish brownish hair. He has an antenna still, which is kind of normal, but his hair is kind of just like slicked up a little bit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's slicked back. You know.
Ah, okay. I found the image.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's kind of like he's like. Okay, I can't stay for long because I really don't want to be here for too long out of mask, you know?
Right.
But yeah, she's like I said, deliberate.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like hiding the mask in his chest, you know, so the camera is just recording his chest.
I'm right.
Yeah.
What does deliberate mean?
It means she's persistent.
Yeah, that.
Thank you.
It's like, yeah, she's fully convinced it's now your friend?
Yeah.
Boyf? I don't know.
Cartwright appears. Wait, what was it you said, boyf?
Yeah.
Cartwright appears. They are not dating. They do not date.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of limiting.
Ben,
He like looks off to the side, like.
trust
What
me.
if them dating?
Trust me, not a single soul on this planet would want to date this man. Points at you, Ben.
Hey, that is a handsome man.
You don't see the things that I see in him.
Okay. And you know what? I don't really have an argument for that.
You should be glad you don't.
Hey,
At least I got it together, not to show.
good job, buddy. He gives you a thumbs up. You know? So I'm gonna go now.
Right.
Can I shoot your laser gun?
It's
Can
his
you
arm.
shoot my laser gun?
It is in his arm.
Can I like?
Oh
man.
It kind of works via my brain power. I just have to think really hard. I don't think you can think for me.
I can shoot his gun.
Don't do that. You're not cool enough to do that. You're just rude. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. I feel like I've overstayed my welcome. Yeah, we'll be in touch, Pink Knight. And he puts his mask on really quickly, and then, well, he flies up a little bit, then puts his mask on.
Yeah,
You know?
and so you head home.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I think, unless there's anything else you guys want, that's that session.
Really?
I'm just gonna warn Ruben to amp up his Bluetooth protection because Marceline is gonna.
You could not hear the comms conversation.
Oh, right.
But I said Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but
she could probably, I don't know.
I-
That's
I-
it? Oh, okay.
I don't think there's enough justification for you to say that. With that being said, you guys now have a direct line of communication. You can just, in off time, warn Ben of everything your sister's planning. Or warn Ruben.
That's the play.
So yeah. Yeah, you guys are teammates now. You work together.
Yeah.
Oh, the disappointment. I'm so sorry.
No, I expected a little more. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We would go for just under 2 hours.
But like half of that was you guys
Oh, I apologize.
retrying. It's fine.
I apologize.
No, you're fine. It's okay.
I mean, I did have other plans of ways things can go, but it's one of those cases of the players handled things so smoothly that no escalation occurred.
Yeah.
There's several ways things could have gone wrong in several different ways.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. How? You kind of kept me captured, and then they didn't capture me. The only thing that would have happened is if I fought after the thing went away.
I'm not going to elaborate because that could spoil. That could still sort of spoil.
I have to admit, I was kind of expecting the Moth to be a lot more feisty because, like, we killed your parents.
You were so
you forget he's not. He was also extremely caught off. The future shit got him. He's not as like he doesn't want revenge as much as his sister does.
Yeah,
he's over it. He's over his parents' death. You guys are so friendly and complacent with each other that like every way this could have gone wrong, it didn't. Because I had again more ways than you might think that this could have gone wrong. And both of you on both your ends handled things well enough to stop anything from happening.
All right, man. Go us!
Go!
Man,
I do realize I shouldn't have elaborated on what happened in our session earlier. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It happens.
I was a little scared because last time Carbide took over, that kind of derailed everything. So I was nervous. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's okay. It's just how it be.
I don't think like I said, there's nothing there that you shouldn't have heard because you all the players are always free to listen to everyone else's session.
I mean, specifically, I didn't know you guys knew about me. That's why I didn't watch the session. Specifically, I didn't want to know what you guys were talking about because I'm about to meet with you guys.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Apologies.
No, it's fine. It happens.
I realized it after that I shouldn't have.
There's the different, but you know,
the best of us.
That's how you separate player and character knowledge. I apologize if this prize was ruined a little bit. I'm gonna throw out hero points to fucking both of you for overall good role play.
Thank you.
You each get like 3. Good role play, good teamwork, very like smooth sailing. I think this is the second session where very good player actions meant that nothing happened for the whole set. Like the last one was Greg stealthed his way through every action encounter that was planned for a session with just god tier rolls.
I feel like I expected what I expected wasn't what happened really.
What were you expecting? Fights?
A little bit, not really fights, just in general, like a little bit. I don't know what I was expecting.
Again, I said in several ways, like Ruben going, I'm surprised that one worked. Was like I simultaneously expected you to go in the vent, but was also prepared for you to not go in the vent. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then the reason why he went is because he asked his sister, like, that seems a little too easy. And she was like, He was like, all right. He jumped in.
Yeah. And exactly, it seems so easy though. I was like, if he plays this in a super smart way, he wouldn't jump in there.
But it's Max.
Yeah.
It's Maxie. You forget his main plan to catch the Yakuza guy was break the window behind him and drag him out.
And that went very well.
Yeah, it did. It did. That's why I made the joke. Was like, man, is there like an office window around here? You know?
Oh, I didn't even realize that was the reference.
Yeah.
Good hero point.
Thank you. That's fine.
Ugh. But yeah, I hope everybody watching on YouTube has enjoyed. When this episode goes live will actually be the time that the as of yet unrecorded third episode of Guardians of the Galaxy is going up, so go check that out.
Yeah.
I love when you get excited and just vanish into the ether.
Yes, I fucking love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Big thank you to Brodiddles here, is the one who bought it for me.
You're welcome, bro. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time.
I've been fucking loving it.
Dude, it's fucking great. It's so funny. It's so good.
I'm only 2 episodes in, and it's already been great.
Yeah.
Y'all can check that out. You can check out other Hero Infinite things. Plug content.
Yes.
Do either of you have anything you want to plug?
The thing I'm in's not gonna come out yet, so no.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna plug for Arm. Arm does amazing art. She's got a YouTube channel where she has like a single speed paint up.
Oh, subscribe.
In the Hero Infinite playlist before this episode, there would there have been the Bend Over theme before this one? No, this one I don't. Now I gotta think about if I put the Bend Over theme or the Moth theme before this. Probably the Moth theme, actually.
Well, no, this is technically a Bend Over session, so put Bend Over. This was a bend session. This was not a me session.
Yeah, admittedly, with my whole botch in the beginning, I kind of made it.
No, just in general, this was a bend session.
Okay. It's part of both your plot lines, but I guess, yeah, we'll say it's Ben.
I do have Ruben's theme.
Yeah. Ruben did kind of...
So before this will either be Ben or Ruben's theme on the YouTube playlist. If you click through to that, that'll take you to Arm's channel. And I'm pretty sure, have you linked to any of your other art social medias from there?
No, I don't really use any. It doesn't.
Me. Arm does amazing art, but has very low self-esteem about it.
It's fucking amazing! It gets me going!
But yeah.
Thank you.
Well, eventually we'll plug something for... there's nothing to plug here, I guess. But yeah,
I'm not really important anymore. No, that didn't come out right. No. Not important yet. Not yet.
Yeah. Brodiddles has things in the pipeworks that I'm excited for. Fuck, I'm excited for the stuff he has in the pipeworks, but we're not going to talk too much about that. I hope y'all have a wonderful night.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar. I love you, Arm.
Love you too.